Today is ChatGPT's birthday, and we want to come and talk to you about the history of ChatGPT, OpenAI, and then kind of go over, give you a review on ChatGPT. And I think, Mina, you have already wished ChatGPT happy birthday.
I
I think I need
did.
to go do that.
I did wish ChatGPT a happy birthday because I was curious. And let me tell you what it said because I was kind of, let me refresh here. It said, oh, where is it? I thought I did it. Maybe I need to redo it. Um, let's just do a redo.
I'm doing it. I'm saying, good morning, ChatGPT. How does it feel to be 2 years old today? Happy birthday. How will you celebrate? Is there anything new we should be watching for?
Okay,
Probably
while
should have
it's
shared.
thinking. No, wait, mine says, thank you. It's great to celebrate another year of helping out. Your kindness makes it even better and goes right into how can I assist you? Like it's always on the how can I assist you? How can I help? What did yours say?
Okay, here we go. Enter. Good morning. Thank you for the birthday wishes. How thoughtful of you. Being 2 years, first of all, let me restate what I asked. Good morning, ChatGPT. How does it feel to be 2 years old today? Happy birthday. How will you celebrate? Is there anything new we should be watching for? Good morning. Thank you for the birthday wishes. How thoughtful of you. Being 2 years old feels amazing, like having a deeper understanding and growing list of ways to help you. My celebration involves continuing to assist, just like you said, learn and surprise you with what I can do. As for what's new, I'm constantly improving and offering tailored advice, generating creative ideas, and simplifying complex topics. There are also a few exciting updates in areas like image generation, web browsing for real time information, and even crafting long term content. You can expect me to be sharper and more collaborative. How about you? And any fun plans for the
Wow.
day?
Wow. That just gave you like a whole like waterfall of chat. Mine was just like, it's great to
I,
celebrate with you.
but what's
But
interesting is because last week we talked about it being ChatGPT it, and we would say Google it. It actually told me it's trying to go and search more. It's trying to browsing more information on the web. So it is doing exactly what you said people are going to start doing. So before I tell ChatGPT what I'm going to do today, maybe I'll ask it what I could do. If you maybe you should share your screen and give people an overview of the dashboard because when ChatGPT first launched back in November of 2022, November 30th, 2022, it was simple. And now I'm not saying it's not simple, but there was just ChatGPT and it was free and you can still use it for free, but it has definitely evolved over the last couple of years.
and it's evolved so much that it's made me more creative. It's made me like think faster, edit faster, come up with ideas faster, organize what I'm doing faster. But the truth is that if you're still not using ChatGPT, you're like missing out. Like you're missing out on all the things. And but therefore, if you start now, like if you get in here and really play with it, I think you can catch up. It's not, and not even thinking about being left behind because it's still in it's like it's 2 years old. It's I don't want like the terrible twos, maybe not the terrible twos, but it's still trying to figure out what it's trying to figure out. It's still learning, it's learning with me. And so you have all this stuff here. It still looks very similar to what it did before, but there are some updates. Like, for example, my settings are over here. Like it used to be on the left, but it's on the right. You have like where you're going to ask your prompt. I'm saying prompt
Are you
because
on a Mac?
I'm on a Mac, but I'm not in I'm in the browser. Like I'm not, I'm using the internet. I
Because
could,
mine is on the bottom left.
very interesting.
So
Well,
keep
okay.
going and then I'll share my screen
Yeah,
because
that's interesting because if
I
I would,
can't, I don't have my photo in here. And so go through the updates. I won't cut you off. And then I
well,
want you to show me how to add my image because so go ahead.
and honestly, it might not even be so much that it's necessarily updated. It's more, it seems to be more user friendly. Like I expect by the end of 2025 that it's going to start to look like Microsoft Word or Google Docs or very like friendly Windowsy. And so you have all this stuff. Like I have my chats here. Like this is the sidebar. Sometimes I call it the dashboard, like everything that I ever did. One thing that's updated is I can search now right here, where I used to only be able to do that on my phone or the app on my computer. So I can search keywords, which is nice. Like I can search something and it'll bring up everything that I've ever done on a certain topic. Um, and then I can do a new chat here. So if I already had something here, it would just go to the next new chat. You can, like there are these models and people are like, well, what's the difference? Well, there is slightly a difference. Like 4.0, you will hear
And what
Omni.
is O?
It's Omni. It's like their name. It's like the operating system, that's what it's called. It's great for most tasks. It tells you that. It also is attached to the web here. You see that right here. If you go to Canvas, the web is not attached. There's a difference here. Like Canvas, it's like a canvas. You can create with it, you can edit with it, sometimes you have to tell it, go into canvas mode so that you can edit. You can do things like that. And then this one is advanced reasoning. I would go here if I wanted to do some data analytics, like when you throw in your real estate PDFs or tell it to search the web. You're going to have to, this is not searchable on the web, but you can download something and, well, actually, you can't even upload it here. Attachment is not, you almost have to just copy, cut, and paste here. And then Omni
So that
Mini.
might be good for if you're writing a book and you just wanted to edit and you're adding your own copy, cut, and paste or upload.
Yeah. So you have these other models here, like Mini, which you can go here and see the other models, like faster for everyday tasks. Edit this email, make this email more friendly, make this post more engaging, make this post sound like a story, things like that. And then the legacy model, which is the one that there was 2.5, 3, 3.5, and this was the latest four is where they're living right now. They're just adding other words to it, like Omni or Canvas or Preview or Mini or other models. So, but this one is the legacy one. And you notice that you can still upload stuff, but you can't search the internet. So I typically stay here unless I want to do some editing. I can tell
I
it,
have a question then.
yeah, okay.
So, because I don't know if either of us have done this, do you have like a free version and a different email account? Because would this be the free version for someone that's not paying the monthly fee?
So I have a free version. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT here and um, it says try ChatGPT. Let me go back for a second here. So because I typed in ChatGPT and I don't have an account here, I usually delete the account every time in this Google account so that I can demonstrate this. But I can select try ChatGPT here if it's never been attached. You can download it to your desktop. It tells you that, and then you can learn about it. So it's just telling you stuff here.
When you
So
say download, is that really only for Mac right
maybe
now, or is it for?
it's for mobile, iOS, and Android, and you can download it for Mac OS and download for Windows
Oh, let
now.
me do that while you keep talking. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going.
Which, sometimes back in the day when we first got computers and people, when we were younger, like I was in high school and got to play with some computers like DOS, and you just clicked press play and didn't worry about breaking it. I would tell people to do the same thing here. Just click press play, read. If you feel like you're gonna go down like this, you know, rabbit hole of being in the abyss and being there forever, put a timer on, like so you can get out of it. But I could go here and it's saying sign up or log in. So I'm going to say sign up and just select one of my Google accounts. You can do anything and it automatically attached it. See? And oh, I must not have deleted this one, but I do. This is the free account. I do not pay for this. So it tells you, ChatGPT Plus upgrade and then ChatGPT great for everyday tasks. We didn't talk about the temporary chat. The
What did you
temporary
say? Don't
chat.
pay for? You lost me. What?
So I don't pay for this.
You're not in the free version.
I'm in the free version.
Okay,
It's
because I
telling
was
me
hearing you're saying don't pay. Okay, got it. A little slow. Okay.
it's sorry. Now I don't know, I may have said that. But what's interesting is that you can still attach a file on the free version.
So, and I think you only get five based on having conversation with people that are in my membership, real estate agents that have said, Carrie, I have the free version, but after five, I can't use it again until the next day. I don't know if that's true or not because I haven't tested it. But if
I
that's
thought it
the,
was 10, but I'll go with
it could
five. That's
be.
it could be it, but still, if you're like, I don't want to pay the $20 a month, but I would argue that what is it that you're paying for that you're, willing to pay every month or every week, whatever, $20?
This is
I'm
what I tell real estate agents. Years ago, when we started selling real estate, we used to um, spend $100 on a Friday or during the week to advertise our listings. And this was pre social media. And so if you were an
oh,
agent that had 10 listings, that's a lot of money. So $20 a month for AI, ChatGPT, $10 a month for Canva is worth it. Just don't go to the coffee shop for those 3 days or wherever you're spending $10 a day, or where are you spending money where you can cut, because it is worth Canva and ChatGPT. Okay.
yeah. And yeah, I would definitely. But I mean, but you can see that it's advertising. It wants me to download the latest iOS and or Android. I could probably X this out and make it go away. You've got access to Canvas. Like it's telling you that you can do some things. It's enticing you to play a little bit, because you can actually tell it to do Canvas here, which that's probably another, day or whatever. But this again is the pay version. But I mean, there's so many things here, and we can go into, I want you to share yours, but like I have like my plan. I have my GPTs, like I've created my own. Some people are like, I don't even know where to begin. Just press it, customize Chat GPT, like it'll call me by my name. It knows that sometimes I wanted to talk analytical, things like that. You can do the settings, and then download the Mac OS app, even though I already have it. But yeah, just if anybody is not using ChatGPT, but you're thinking about it, I highly recommend it because students are using it, teachers are using it somewhat, but students are using it anyway. Therefore, teachers are getting left behind. Like that's just a thing that is happening. And if you're but yet, I will, but maybe you don't want to get left behind. You just
And
don't.
that's a good segue into, thank you for going over the history and the basics and the free versus paid. But talk to people about and I never remember. It's almost like that timer concept, but talk to people about there are people that will go stand in line to get the new iPhone. There are people that'll hang out and wait for a few months. And then there are people, the laggers. Like, talk about that concept.
Oh, okay. The continuum of the people who get left behind. They're like, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. But there's some, value in that. There we call those laggards. And then we have like our early adopters and our innovators. There's some late adopters as well. But the innovators, and not everybody is an innovator all the time. Like when the iPad came out, that was not in my budget. Like it was not, but we will run to something new to at least find out about it. And you will because Black Friday was yesterday. And back in the day, we used to run to get in line. We'd have our coffee. That was when Starbucks was a real thing. We'd be ready to go in line, in Best Buy line, and be fighting to get in, or Walmart. Like you would go one way, I would go to the other way, and we would go grab the next best thing. This is a not something you necessarily, it's not, it's tangible because it's on my computer, but I don't have to go to the store to get it. It's already here. It's already like it's such a big deal that we read something this morning, or I did. 92% of Fortune 500 companies are using this.
Mm-hmm.
58% of students are using it, and like 32 to 38% of teachers didn't even approve for them to use it, but they're going to do it anyway, because we know that, because they were going to search the internet, copy, cut, and paste. And back in the day when they were Googling and they had hyperlinks in their papers, that's how we know they were cheating. But now you're like, yeah, you don't write like that, but how do you prove it? Because once they write like that, now they write like that. That's the thing. Think about that. Like if I wanted to write a really good paper and I said, this is my prompt, these are my thoughts, I can't seem to get it organized, and it writes it. It's giving me context, it's organizing it. And you can't tell me I don't write like that anymore, because now I've learned how to write like that because it just did it. That's the part where
So,
people don't get. I'm just
so
saying.
the I like the Friday was Black Friday. We used to be in a hurry. I like the well, first of all, the fact that if you are someone out there, like you said, that is on the fence, I'm going to say you need to get off the fence and start considering understanding and using it for understanding. What?
I'm like, I'm on the fence. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, oh yeah. The you almost need to use it so you have an understanding. So when someone uses it, when staff uses it, when the next generation uses it, when kids use it, they're going to work faster and smarter. I can only imagine what it could have been like back in high school if I could have had something like this, because I wasn't a great writer. I still don't think I am,
Everybody's a great
because
writer.
I am, like, my brain is all over the place. So I, even back in high school, I wish someone would have said, Carrie, just write. Just write. If someone would have said, you can be a great writer, I was never motivated and pushed. You can be a great writer if you just write. Don't worry about if it's perfect, just write. And no one said that. But with ChatGPT, it can give me words that I've never used. It can change the correct my grammar. It could correct the flow. It could correct the punctuation. And then we could go and ask ChatGPT on the debate of, are there two spaces after a period or one? Because you can't fix it
Yeah,
at this
Gen
point.
Z will do one. We in Gen X do two. But if you're writing a formal, oh my gosh, paper in APA or MLA, it's one now. But I wanted to go back to a
I'm still
secret
going with
that
two, and somebody would have to argue with me because you trying to change.
I can't. I do, and that's because the typewriter didn't have enough space behind it, so you had to do two. But we don't need it anymore because the typewriter is not necessary. But I want to go back to something you said. I'm going to give you a little secret about writing. My professor said this, and I didn't hear this until my doctorate program, that everyone is a good writer. No one is a good writer the first time they write it. Every time a professor writes an article, they have probably gone through it, rewritten it, ripped it apart 50 to 100 times. That is the secret that people don't tell you. But people will tell you, but here's the other hidden secret. When we were in grade school, grammar school, elementary school, middle, high school, you would get this paperback after you wrote it the first time with all this red stuff over it, and you would get a grade. These teachers did not give you the ability to master it and say, work on this and edit it. Like it could have been a whole year project writing. And
I'm
and
writing. I'm writing down my. I don't know what you're talking about anymore because I wrote down. Everyone is a good realtor. You're just not good the first time.
yeah.
Everyone is. Everyone is a good social media marketer. You're just not good the
You're
first
not.
time.
And once we introduce the hard stuff, let me tell you what the hard stuff is: punctuations, commas, semicolons, subject, predicate, what the heck? Um, Proper nouns, pronouns, adverbs, adjectives. When we introduced all of that, everybody stopped writing. They stopped writing at the period. If we told students just write and then we would go back and edit together, we would have kids that would write so much better. And we do because I learned as an educator. When I was in the classroom teaching science back in the late 1900s, and students had to write research papers, and they would tell me I'm not a good writer. I said, just write it. We'll work on the editing later in your reading and your ELA class, your English Language Arts class. Just write it out. That's the part that people don't understand. So ChatGPT does that for you. It will help you edit it. Like there are people who are great at editing. There are great people who are great at language. We aren't necessarily, nobody's perfect. Nothing, I mean, you know when you read a book, when I've read novels, I'm like, oh, they missed a whole word there. But it didn't take away from the context. So why do we punish people for it? Like I know exactly what they were trying to say. So what if they missed that article word?
Because there's a guarantee that when I create a presentation, I'm going to have a typo. I'm going to miss a word. There's a guarantee, but you know what I'm talking about. So, and I literally just wrote down everyone is a good social media marketer. You're just not good when you start. You become good when you keep creating content. It's
Yeah,
like
become
everyone's not a
better
good
and better.
podcaster, a good video.
Oh, that's a conversation because you could see some of them. I was like, I still feel like that sometimes. Um,
Yeah, we get robotic in everything we do. Okay, so let's go back to so we talked about the basics of ChatGPT. Is there anything we want to leave everyone with when it comes to using ChatGPT today? And then, next week I really do want to get oh well, first of all, can you just let's do this for everyone. Can you show me how you added your photo? I did download the desktop version.
can you like share your screen?
I can, but where did I put my stuff? Okay, here, I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Let me put something up in the background. Share. Okay, so you can see
So
my
down
screen.
at the bottom, oh gosh, I'm having all kinds of questions going on right now.
I know, I'm telling you. Let me go to the desktop version. Maybe.
No, it should be right
There it
there.
is. There's the desktop version.
So click on that, settings. I got so many questions. I might ask ChatGPT.
I'm telling you. I have LinkedIn connected.
Okay, so I have a question. Um, I'm thinking about your login right now, not the desktop right now. What I'm thinking about is what Google account are you in on that? Um, are you in Google, first of all, or are you using Chrome?
Nope. I am logged in as with my company email.
Okay, so if you go down to Chrome,
There.
a new one, a new Chrome, like if you're okay, now is what
But you
is
have to
your
remember my account is under my company email, so maybe that's it.
that's why I link. So if you right now log in to ChatGPT with a Google account for free, do a free account. Go to ChatGPT into another browser or whatever, then it'll show up.
Okay. As I've got everything in the world open, here we go.
I don't see it.
I'm coming. Here we go. Sign up. And it's going to give me this. So
I created mine through Google. So click on
I
Google.
could
No,
have created mine with a Microsoft account because my company email is Microsoft, but now I understand. So if I create one here and I click continue, it's going to have my photo.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have a photo unless I change the account. Bring it back. Here we go. It's going to ask. Well, this will help people see what happens when they sign up. Hold on, before I bring it back over. I don't know what's coming next. Oh, it's nothing. But still,
Go
it
back. Let's
didn't
show.
give me.
Okay, so the next thing was are attached to, you haven't finished.
Well, I'm not.
Okay,
Oh
so
wait,
on,
it's down there. Wait, I don't see it. There it is. See.
yeah,
So because it's Google, let's
because
move
you,
this.
and because you have that third party thing in the way, that's part of it.
Well, I
Okay.
moved it. But here's what's interesting is because I'm logged in with Google, the image is in the top right hand corner. So here is where it's in the bottom left hand corner because I'm logged in with with a business email or a personal email and I didn't use go through Google.
Yep. Now you know.
What do you want, dog?
You should be able to do a custom upload.
No,
Um, you should be able to.
but
I,
it didn't. Okay, well, that'll be my homework. But so far, I clicked while you were talking at the beginning, I clicked through everything and I couldn't even, like, I literally clicked settings and I clicked personalization. I clicked, I clicked
builder
all of those.
profile. Did you go to builder profile?
And it's connected to LinkedIn.
What is above that? Wait, don't hover over that. What's that little image? Nope.
Nope. I can
Now you know.
add X.
Me wanting it to be Twitter. I like the little bird.
Let's see if it puts mine.
Mm-hmm. Now you know.
It's not there. So, not happening
Nope.
in the world. Maybe that'll be. Did you ask ChatGPT
What?
if I could add the image?
So that's I asked ChatGPT and it said connect account. If and it basically said platform like Google, Microsoft, or other services that use a profile picture, it will automatically pull your photo. Third party login might display the profiles it says. Then it does say custom upload, but if we can't figure it out, that it may or may not. It says if you uploaded a photo directly within ChatGPT or an associated OpenAI account, it will display there. But again,
Okay. All right. Well, so what are your takeaways from today? What do we want to leave people with?
um, it's 2 years, and it's with growth, we have to learn with it. I would say if you're not using it, you're missing out. So therefore, don't wait. Like, don't wait, get into it, play with it. I just think that sometimes as in the business world and education, it's related. It's so related. Children are, creating YouTube accounts and making thousands, weekly. And we here in education have such an old system that we say you have to do things this way when children are doing it their way and they're becoming successful with it. And if you don't start exploring today, you still will get left behind. And I'm going to even advocate and tell women that based on the research that we did quickly this morning, 20% of women in the same industry as other men are less likely to use ChatGPT. And I'm going to give an opinion here that because I have heard men say to me, oh, it's going to make you not smart. It's going to make you dumber. It's going to help you not think. And those same people that have told me that are using ChatGPT. The same men that told me that you shouldn't be using it. It's not going to make you smarter. And I don't mean in my current role, like, because we are encouraged to use it to help us. But in previous locations, same men. oh, don't use it, but they're using it. That would be a key takeaway. Like, use it.
Okay, so there you have it. Biggest takeaway would be start leveraging ChatGPT today. I'm Carrie Little. I come from the real estate space. I'm a broker owner in Illinois and in Florida. And I want you to follow me over on, first of all, subscribe to my YouTube channel and Mina's YouTube channel. And also go find me on Instagram and on TikTok. I am Carrie Joe Little everywhere.
And I am Dr. Amina Joe Blasey. I am MJ Blasey on YouTube. Mina J. Blasey everywhere else. And I just want to remind people that on December 7th at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Central time, I am doing a using ChatGPT as a brainstorming buddy for about 40 minutes and then Q&A. And if you register, it'll be in the description. You will get access to the video if you show up.